Hi, welcome back to Oso Farm. I'm Brandy and I have Esme with me today, and we just started I'm getting the air going. It's hot all of a sudden. It says it's 73, but it was hot. I guess you'll be able to hear me with that cranked up that loud. So hi, welcome to Oso Farm's April grocery haul. We're just getting started. We're gonna do it over the course of this week because we're on spring break this week, and we always take the week of Holy Week off for our co-op. So we started at Sam's Club and it was good. It's a Sunday afternoon. It wasn't that crazy. It's pretty crowded. But we did it, and we're gonna head home. We've had a great weekend. We had some friends visit us this weekend. And we went to church this morning for the first time in many months, so that was fun. On the way to church, we'll show you a clip of it. When we were getting in the car, there were these cute little, what did Dad say they were? Quail? Guineas. I thought they were turkeys at first, and then they're guineas, and we had 5 surrounding our car, so that was really fun. So this month at Sam's, they seem to have, I keep forgetting, so hot. They seem to have more, there weren't any limitations on anything. They had tons of fresh meat. I got 3 packages of chicken. Tonight the kids have a basketball tournament at church, and so my Sam's haul usually doesn't change much. So I went ahead and did this today, and while they are all at church tonight, I'm going to go through my inventory and do my Walmart and Aldi in the next couple days. So thank you for watching and subscribing. If you have not subscribed below, we would love to have you join us. We are now over 1,000 subscribers, so that's really exciting. So we are gonna head home. We're about 30 minutes from home, and get this unloaded and get it filmed for you. What was your favorite thing we found at Sam's? Muffins. Which is your favorite muffin? Chocolate muffins. I got a 9-pack this time. It seemed to be a little bit cheaper than getting 2 6-packs. You don't get quite as many, but. And then we got a lot of clothes. I will show you those. I won't include those in our grocery haul total, but like I'd said last month, those shirts, those 1820s for Ezra, actually fit him, which is so crazy. So I got him a couple more of those. We have a birthday this week. Actually, it falls on Easter, and so I got a few birthday treasures, and then one extra thing I will just show you at home. On our way to church, just to make, oh, they're darling. Look at
Can
them.
you pet them?
No, you can't pet them.
Esme, oh my god.
What are they, like pheasants?
They look like quails, turkeys.
Hi, little
They're
friend.
not turkeys, but I'm gonna call them turkeys.
Oh my gosh, they're darling. How many are there?
5. Can we steal them? Whose are they? Obviously,
They're God's. They're just
They're
wild.
not wild, Mom.
Yeah, I saw them over there.
Domesticated.
I think they belong down there.
Okay, day in the crazy life, right? Okay, we're back in the house. It took us about 30 minutes to unload it all, it seemed, and we have it on the counter, so let me go ahead and show you our Sam's haul for April. Okay, so I bought some baking things. I did not go through my inventory prior to going to Sam's, so if I wasn't sure, I just went ahead and bought it. So there is that. Bought brown sugar and powdered sugar. We have a couple of birthdays, and so my kids like buttercream, and I think I only had a little bit of 1 bag left. So we got these are the little peanut butter cracker cookie sandwiches. This is their favorite. If they're with me, these are the ones that they choose. We still have a little bit left over from last month. And then this is just another 10-pound bag of sugar. The crunchy granola bars. This Godiva was on clearance, not just coupon, and it has the individual baking cups inside. So I went ahead and bought 2 of those. That was a labor of love because I cannot have any of that because it has lots of gluten. So we buy this every month. The fig bars. I had my Esme with me, and I think I probably buy this once every other year, it seems. And she wanted these pudding cups. During the snow apocalypse here in Texas, we had a neighbor bring us these. This is something I never have bought before, but Esme again was with me, and she really liked these, so she threw those in the cart. And then Lucky Charms were on coupon, and they are gluten-free. So I still have some in the pantry, but I went ahead and picked up another one. So this is kind of just my meat section. I bought these 2 big briskets for Easter. We always have brisket for Easter. It's a huge splurge for us. It's just a very expensive meal, so we save it for a very special day. This is, what is this? So here is some sausage. I was going to do a pan dinner with this. I bought this for myself to eat for lunches this week. Their chicken salad is really delicious, and this was a very small portion, so I felt like this was something that I would be able to eat. I didn't know how much ham I had left, so I only bought 1. And then they had raw chicken this month, no limits. So I only bought 3 packages. If you remember from my video for March, I purchased a lot of frozen chicken. So I needed to kind of go through and see how much of that we had eaten up. And if I need more fresh raw chicken, I'll add that to my Walmart order. This is just 5 pounds of ground turkey. We really just use this for tacos. So over here, I did not realize that this had caffeine. I thought it was just sparkling water. So we're going to try this, just not in the late afternoon. I usually buy all my tortillas from Aldi because they're very inexpensive, but these were extra large in size. So I bought these for burritos. I'm going to make some beef burritos. I will show you that in a freezer meal. So this is just our juice for the month, and we actually did good. In March, we just opened our final 2. So this will actually give us kind of a little bit of a stockpile. And then I love the cranberry juice. I have a couple of kids that will drink this if there's no other options, but I really like that. These are my wines to try this month. This is the Members Mark Sangria. I've tried it before. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy it. So I went ahead and got that. I think it was under $7 a bottle. And this, we still have probably half a bottle in the fridge, but this is that peach wine that I've been talking about that is really delicious. So literally we have just a tiny bit, maybe once a week. My husband and I share it when we have dinner. It's really sweet. It's really yummy. And then they did not have the yellowtail Shiraz that I like, so I went ahead and picked up this. That will be a fine substitute. We're going to come over here. I did not get a lot of produce from Sam's. I'm going to try to get most of that at Aldi. But they're oranges. We love these. They're kind of pink inside. Let's see, the Cara oranges, and they were on coupon. The coupon's in today, so don't get too excited. They should have some next month. And I bought these strawberries. These looked really yummy, and they're actually really big. This is the first time I've seen the Members Mark guacamole minis. I think I usually buy Holy guacamole, so maybe I have bought this in the past, and I just can't remember, but I picked that up. 1 thing of fresh green beans, 2 packages. So this is 12 heads of romaine lettuce. Ooh, they're falling. And the Brussels sprouts, I get 2 packages of these. This will be 1 meal for us, and then this is for 1 meal. I usually buy these at Aldi, but I always forget. This was under $4, and my kids like these when we have nachos or tacos, and sometimes I put it on top of a 9x13 of enchiladas. So these, we go through one of these probably every 3 months. This is a gallon of barbecue sauce. So that's really ridiculous, but we are always out of ranch dip. So I saw this, and then I think at Walmart, I'm going to try to find, obviously I don't want these in my main refrigerator because they're huge, but once you open them, you have to keep them refrigerated. So I'm going to get a small container that we can keep refilling and keep those in our outside fridge. These poor muffins took a hit. They were stacked on the very top of a large pile of things being carried in, but let's see. Like I shared in the car, we got the chocolate, banana, and blueberry. We just got a 9-pack this time. Here's our oatmeal for the month. We used the last of our oatmeal this morning, so hopefully that will get us through all of April. The Carnation, I'll always call these instant breakfast. I guess they don't anymore. I've been having these with some success. They're not certified gluten-free, and info on the internet kind of goes either way, but I've been able to have these on occasion. This is just some old-fashioned oats. These apricots are for a Martha Stewart muffin that I wanted to make last month, but didn't have these dried apricots. These are just like raisins for salads and baking. This is not going to be enough raisins. I'll probably buy 4 of the big packages of raisins at Aldi also, but that'll at least get us started. Applesauce, mandarin oranges, pineapple tidbits for fruit cups for lunches. They haven't had this rotini here in a long time, so I went ahead and got that. More tuna, cumin. I needed some more spices. This is all I could find. These are really nice. This is a glass container, and it's a grinder for Himalayan pink salt, and then just a pepper. These are the tomatoes that I got: tomato sauce, tomato paste, and Rotel. I have a stockpile of Rotel, but at least one meal calls for 2 cans of these. This is really just a couple meals for us. Let's see, I did the drinks. So here is the cold stuff. I only got 1 gallon of milk. I needed to kind of assess what our refrigerators look like once we start putting all this in there. This is hummus. I haven't had this in a couple of months, but this is good for me. It is gluten-free, and I think I have maybe 2 kids that will eat this with me. And I showed you this last month. I buy at least, actually every month for the last few months, and I love these. I keep mine in the freezer. I bought just 2 packages of salt. Like I mentioned earlier, I did not do my inventory, so I have no idea how much. I said this was salt. Butter. I bought 2 packages of butter. I don't know how much I have in my other refrigerators, so I can always freeze this if I need to, but I haven't done a lot of baking for the freezer lately, so I wanted to do that. I went ahead and got 2 heavy creams and 2 half and halves. I found the Parmesan. The crescent rolls are for the little smokies over there. I think I showed you those. I can't remember. And then the cinnamon rolls. These are string cheese just for me. And I actually did not buy string cheese for Evan this month because he's going through this weird phase where I think he only had like 3 string cheeses all of last week. And before I was buying 150 a month. So it's kind of strange. The Monterey Jack cheese. Now I'm getting all my cheese at Walmart, but last month they substituted all my Monterey Jack cheese for mozzarella. So I went ahead and bought a big one here. And I haven't seen this big 5-pound bag at Sam's of the Monterey Jack before, so I was excited to see that. Every other month we get 3. This is the coffee that keeps us alive and going here. And then, so 1 month I need 2 and 1 month I need 3 to kind of keep us going. I bought these for Evan. I can tell you how they work out with the coupon today. These were $12. He got a pair of headphones for Christmas. They had a plug, and it was actually really nice because we do not want to listen to Cocomelon all day, especially when we're doing school. So these are Bluetooth, so hopefully we can have him use these, and that will be better for all of us. I've never tried these before, but these were actually not a coupon, but on clearance. This was about $4 a box of 12. These are Italian sparkling drinks mixers. I have no idea. I thought originally they may have had alcohol in them, but now I'm thinking that they don't. So I'm not sure what these are, but they looked yummy. These are just the Frozen Grands biscuits. I do not know what my inventory is again in the freezer, so I only got one of the broccoli Normandy because they do not have this at Walmart, a similar one that I like. This is for Easter. Our kids do not get Easter baskets anymore, but they always get a couple of Easter treats that we give them just in the morning before we go to church. So this is for my kids that actually eat candy here. My two little ones, I wish they would, but they just won't. And then I have one son that that hates chocolate, but he'll eat white chocolate. So hopefully I can track down a big white chocolate bunny. This is just frozen blueberries and strawberries for the freezer, fish sticks for the freezer. These are the ones that I have shared with y'all before. I think a lot of other vloggers talk about these. They have like a pickly taste, but they taste similar to Chick-fil-A. And then we haven't had corn dogs in a long time. So lastly, this is kind of the household clothing. This is for my favorite grandbaby. I went ahead and jumped up to size 2, which is 12 to 18 pounds. So hopefully I've bought enough of each size to get them started. I got another thing of paper plates, another thing of paper. I mentioned we're on spring break, so I'm going to try to go ahead and print everything out for the rest of the year to kind of get ahead and stay more organized. I have not had sponges in forever. We've kind of been only using rags, but I saw this and thought I would grab it. I've seen this power wash on other vloggers' channels and have never tried it, and so I just grabbed it. So we'll see. The only two things of toiletries that I got, this Cetaphil cleanser is what my girls use. I want to say this was like $10, $12 for these big ones, but they keep running out of them. They all share the same one in the shower. They share a bathroom, so I thought this would last them a little bit longer. Toothpaste. So we did the diapers. So laundry detergent, I got 2 of the Members Mark. What scent is this? I don't see. Oh, Paradise Splash, 2 of their fabric softener. I've never bought this, any sort of this, I don't even know what this is, beads, but I see it every time I go. So I went ahead and picked that up. It was on coupon. This is just for the dishwasher tabs, and then the dryer sheets. This Hawaiian Breeze is for our plugins, trash bags. These were with the Easter plates, but I thought this was a pretty print, so I went ahead and bought those. This is 12 boxes of Kleenex. We had a couple of colds this last week. Our pollen and allergies are hitting us hard here, so I went ahead and bought that. I'll always, if they have them in stock, I'll always buy paper towels and toilet paper. For Evan, he is growing so fast, and his little pajamas are all wintry. So I got these are a 2-pack. One has a shorts and one has pants. I want to say these were like $7. I chose a size 6. Last night he put on a 5T summer pajama, and it fit him okay, but it was pretty tight. So this one's really cute. It's glow in the dark dinosaurs. So now he has 4 pairs of summery pajamas, and then I loved this Mickey Mouse swimsuit, and I loved it because it has the long sleeve swim shirt, and he had a pull that we'll have to replace, just one of those plastic ones, but I like this because then I don't have to worry about him getting a sunburn. So lastly, I bought this cute little 6 to 9 month, has dinosaurs footed for my grandbaby, and these are the 1820 for Ezra. I bought 2 more, so a light blue, and then this one's cute. It has like a little stripe. I bought these 2 for my Isaiah. All my teenage boys have been in men's clothes for a long time, and they are so hard on their t-shirts. So I got him this Under Armour one, and then this Reebok one. So hopefully a medium is the right size. Over the snow apocalypse, I lost an entire hamper of these microfiber towels. It's the great mystery. So I went ahead and bought another one. And then Evan, this kind of took a beating, the container on the ride home. In Evan's homegrown preschooler curriculum, it talked about doing tie-dye as one of the fun kind of arts activities. And so this says that it does up to 75 projects. I'm kind of skeptical on that. Maybe tiny projects, but then I thought if I got this big case, we could maybe as a family, I don't know if it's going to let me open it. It's taped. Have them all do some t-shirts. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you my total for Sam's Club. This is not just groceries. It was $1,218. So probably at least a couple hundred of that was not related to groceries. We got the earbuds for Evan, the clothes. Oh, I didn't show you this. Evie and I are going to fight over this. This was on, I don't know if you can see. This is a cardigan. Something about, even though we live in Texas, there's something about a good cardigan that me and my girls fight over, and they were clearancing them all out. So it was the headphones, the clothing, the diapers, the meat that I told you, the briskets were, one was $65 and one was $50. So just that one meal alone was over $100. But it's Easter and it is a special treat. So thank you for watching. Is the next day and we are done with our shopping for April. Today I just went to Target and Aldi, and then I have a Walmart pickup order that I'm gonna pick up this afternoon. It's gonna be a little bit louder. Today we have 2 therapies going on and kids and dogs everywhere. So I'll try, hopefully you'll be able to hear okay. So we're gonna start with Target. It's very small. There are a few things that I'm not showing because our kids watch these videos and I have a birthday this weekend, and so most of the birthday things that she doesn't know about came from Target. Her birthday request was cream soda and it was 3 for $12. So I went ahead and got a root beer. And these are the bottle liners that we get about every 2 to 3 months for Ezra. He's used these Playtex bottles for 8 years now. And then this is just more deodorant. So tomorrow, Evan and Evan is my 5-year-old with Down syndrome. We're checking into a local hospital for a 23-hour EEG, which is going to be really challenging for him and me. So I went ahead and got a couple of toys that I'm going to have him open there that will be new. So hopefully he can be a little bit easier to manage because he'll have all the leads in his hair and will be confined to a room. So I bought, he really likes Peppa the Pig. So I bought him these 2 little Peppa the Pig surprise. It has, from what I understand, a little character in there. And then I bought him 2 new sippy cups. There's only one kid that uses a sippy cup here and we just cannot keep up with them for some reason. And then this is the big hospital treasure. So cute. I'm really into Peppa the Pig right now. And all we needed from my stockpile was just conditioner. I accidentally bought double shampoo last month. And this is what Brian uses, just the 2-in-1 Head and Shoulders. This is to dye eggs. We really could have used more of these, but look at that price. It was $3. Where I know if I had gone to the dollar store or something, but I had to get it where I was. So we just got one. I'll have to take turns. And then I got a huge thing of bubbles from Target. And then the birthday items that I'm not going to show. So that was Target. Here's Aldi. Not that many things for the pantry, at least. Tomato ketchup. This mustard is for World's Best Chicken. I'll make that this month. And chili powder, 2 chili powders and 2 paprikas, 2 mayonnaises, and 2 peanut butters. A dish full of dishes. Just 1 thing of pasta, 2 things of the crackers. They've repackaged this, so hopefully they taste the same. And then 2 of the big family size Cheez-Its. Here are Evan's pouches. He has not been a fan of that blue, or it's the exact same, but I think it had blueberry, which he loves blueberries, so who knows. And here's his box of Mum Mums. Hopefully this will last the month. 2 things of kitty litter. And then jumping over here, here's the produce. Celery. I forgot bell peppers at Sam's, so I only got 9 colored and 6 green. 2 things of cilantro. 1 thing of broccoli. I'm just going to eat this raw with some of that ranch dip. And then these cucumbers were enormous. These English cucumbers. 2 things of carrots. 3 bags of apples. We forgot bananas at the last minute, so Eli ran back and grabbed those. Blueberry, 2 little cartons of blueberries. And then more for the pantry. My kids love these scallop potatoes. We had run out of pepperoni, so hopefully that's enough to make a few homemade pizzas. This is for just some recipes and the Mississippi pot roast. 2 things of beef broth. I had, I think, at least 4 or 5 chicken left. So this is the granola that my husband likes, this coconut cacao. And then I got me 2 gluten-free. And then he also uses these cereal granola in the homemade vanilla yogurt that I make. 2 things of croutons. The canned goods, I didn't need that much, so I just got 6 corn, 6 green beans, I think 2 kidney beans, 2 black beans, and then 4 pork and beans for baked beans. And then I use these just for an Italian chicken dish that we do over pasta. So our cereal, I got a few boxes from Walmart, so I only got a few here. The Crunchy Raisin brand, they like that with the granola. 2 things of their knockoff of Fruit Loops. And then this is a new one that my Evie's liking. It has some yogurt. I don't know, fruit and yogurt. So up here is some mineral water that is not caffeinated. It is cranberry, berry, and tangerine. I only got 3 milks this time because really until I process some of this meat, it's just too hard to have all of that in the fridge. So we'll have to, I'll probably send my sister to stock up on milk. And Evan's yogurt, they only had 3, which this will not last us a week. So she's gonna have to get us some more of that. This is what I use for my yogurt starter. And this is not the creamer that I like either, but it's all they had, so I went ahead and got it. I did not get yogurt, the flavored yogurt at Walmart this time, so we got 6 cherry, 3 strawberry, and 3 peach. So this will just be like 2 snacks for the kids. 4 things of cream cheese. I couldn't remember if we had any left. I don't think that we did. These are just the little wedge cheeses for crackers and pretzels. Sliced cheese, the 2 things of Colby Jack, and 1 of the mild cheddar, spreadable butter, and then the only freezer thing I got at Aldi was just these hash browns, and then these were actually pretty good. The gluten-free Southwest veggie stuffed sandwiches. Oh, over here. Bread. We're gonna do brisket for Easter, and some people can have it on like a chopped beef sandwich, and then if you wanted it just sliced, these rolls were 99 cents. It's the kind that they typically have at Thanksgiving. So I got 3 of these. Whatever we don't use, I'll put in the freezer. We still had bagels left over from last month, so we just got 3 blueberry, and then I don't even think I bought hot dogs this month. I can't remember honestly what my Walmart order has in it until I pick it up. So I just got 2 things of hot dog buns for the freezer, 4 things of bread, and let's see, 3 flour tortillas and 1 corn tortilla. So this afternoon we have a pre-op appointment for Evan. He's having some dental surgery done next week, and so I'm scheduled to pick up my Walmart order when that appointment is over. So I will show you that, and then we should be all set outside of the few things I said we had to get: the milk, yogurt, and produce halfway through the month. Okay, welcome back. This is the second day in the evening, our final shop for our big shop for April. I mentioned earlier, I think at least, that I had to take Evan to the doctor, and then we had a Walmart pickup order after that. So it's now past dinner time. It's almost 6 o'clock, and we usually try to eat around 5:30. Brian is just making his one kid's favorite. Brian, what are you making?
I am making, it's called Easy Mac.
Why did you name it Easy Mac? Because you've been over here a while. It doesn't seem so easy.
That's what the recipe calls it, but I've modified it and added chicken, and it's basically an Alfredo sauce.
What do you put in your Alfredo sauce?
Lots of heavy cream, half and half, salt, pepper, garlic, Parmesan cheese, what's that called? More cheese. It's just a big thing of fat. It's really good.
It fills them up, hopefully.
Yep.
This is 2 bags of the Sam's 16-ounce elbow pasta. So he is going to combine these.
Combine,
and then what?
Combine, put in a
Humongous pan.
baking pan, and then cover it with more cheese, mozzarella cheese. Bake until it gets all pretty on top.
And then broil it a little bit till it gets a little golden.
That's what I just said, pretty on top.
Pretty on top, okay.
And then
Go ahead and add that chicken. So he is doing that. Okay, so let me show you this final haul. I had started making some yogurt this morning and boiled it and just totally forgot about it, but luckily the milk was still warm. So all I do here is I poured an entire gallon of milk in here, and I hit the yogurt until it said boil, and then I boiled it with the lid on, and then now I just use this little temperature gauge, and when it reaches about 110, oh, here it is cooking it again, then I add a half a cup of my starter yogurt that I showed you from Aldi, and then stir it up, and then click yogurt again until it says 8 hours. So I will, I guess, here be getting up in the middle of the night to move it to the fridge. So these are 2 poblano peppers. We use these just for our tater tot casserole. I got these matchstick carrots for salad. 2 red onions. We've actually been using more red onions than we normally do. I bought, they do it by weight, so I have a ton of jalapenos here. 3 heads of kale, 2 iceberg lettuces. Lettuce?
let
I don't know, the plural of lettuce. Add that in the comment because we are ignorant to that. These are serrano peppers. We're going to try to make some salsa potentially. The dishes are still in the sink from earlier. I could only add 6 of the Yoplait yogurts, and then they ended up substituting. So hopefully my 2 picky ones will actually eat that. These are those ciabatta rolls. I don't know if I've shown you these because I only have to buy the gluten-free ones every couple months. But these are actually really yummy. They're just very small. And these are for our once-a-month roast sandwich. I bought these to take with us to the hospital tomorrow. My Evan is being checked in for a 23-hour EEG. And like we showed you in our medical supply video, he eats Pediasure, and it's a powder. So I thought this would be easy just to take to the hospital. 2 things of orange juice, some pie crust. I don't actually have a plan for this yet, but I made an apple pie on the spur of the moment last month and it was yummy. This is obscene, but there are 8 bags of yogurt bites for bribery, for therapy, for Evan, and I have a feeling I'll be taking at least 2 of these with me to the hospital if we get desperate. This is for the birthday we're celebrating on Sunday. I cannot believe that those numbers say 15. 2 white cake mixes. This is for our monthly, or not monthly, our weekly spelling bee. And I actually ordered 5 and there's only 3 here. So that is a great mystery. This is for the Mississippi roast, balsamic vinegars just to cook with. I haven't bought these in a long time, but we use this for taco salad. 2 things of bow tie. This was just on my inventory that we were out of this, so I went ahead and purchased this. I don't actually have a recipe in mind for this, but we may use it this month. These are just the shells and white cheddar. We use 3 to 4 as like a side dish for the kids for lunch. Or if this is all they're gonna eat with like a fruit, then we'd make all 6 of those. This is for the hot dogs, and this is for some recipes, the artichoke hearts. The cornflakes are for a chicken cheddar recipe. This is gluten-free. It's very yummy, so we're gonna have that, and these are for Evan. This is how sensory sensitive he is. I'm curious if he's gonna reject these because they're shaped like a heart. And he can tell the difference between name brand Cheerios and like Aldi or Walmart Cheerios. So when I saw this, I mean, it's so cute, but I was really annoyed. I'm like, can't you just make it the circle? So we'll see if he eats that. 1 thing of pepper jack. I got the Colby Jack and then the cheddar, and they ended up substituting the big bag for these little bags. This is really small in comparison to what I bought yesterday at Sam's, but then I found another recipe that called for it, so I guess I'll just cut up from the Sam's and this and then just divide it between the 2 and call it. I got 2 things of chicken. Each one of these is about 5 pounds. See if you can see that. And they are $1.99 a pound. This is for my Evie, the vegetable spring rolls. This is just 2 pounds of the Italian sausage. Here are our roasts. So each one of these is about 2.5 pounds. That was just 2 pounds. So almost 4.5 pounds of roast. Let's go help put you want to see what it looks like? It's heavy.
Very heavy.
This is a Calphalon dish. I feel like I've talked about that. I don't know. We were gifted that from a really sweet friend of ours in Houston that brought us dinner. And when I was cleaning it to return it, I was telling her, this is such a nice pan. And she ended up giving it to me. She said that she didn't have a large family, and so she thought we would use it more. So that was really sweet. These are the chips, the Rice Crisps. I usually buy a big box at Sam's, but they didn't have it, and so this is only 14 bags. So this is my Lizzy's favorite. We will save most of those for her. Here is pinto beans for Jessica's beans, and then I just got 1 bag of regular potatoes and then 2 of red potatoes. And then lastly over here, this is just for our Easter treats. I got 4 Peeps, so there's 8 little packets in there, and then these Cadbury cream eggs. These these are my absolute favorite Easter candy, and I've been reading mixed reviews on if they actually are gluten-free, but I'm gonna try it and suffer the consequences either way. These mini eggs are really yummy, and Six Sisters has like a Blondie recipe bar that has these in it also, so I'll probably make that. Walmart was really sweet. They had these big eggs hidden in our groceries, and these candies were in there. And this is just the Reese's eggs. This is for my son that does not like regular chocolate, although the other bunnies were, I think, 7 ounces, and this is only 3, but at least it's white chocolate. These are eggs to hide on Easter. They were totally out of jelly beans. I think I'd put like 4 bags in my cart, and they did not have any. So we do a huge Easter egg hunt, even with the teenagers, and there's a golden egg that has money in it. Not much money. I think, how much was in it last month?
You mean last year?
Last year, yeah.
Like $1.
$1.
So I can contribute to it.
But even the $1 has those teenage kids running crazy. So here they substituted, in my last video I showed the breakfast potatoes with the peppers. I'm really disappointed they were so good, but they substituted for these hash browns. So I actually have a really good recipe for a hash brown casserole that I usually make on Easter, and I'd actually forgotten about it. So I think maybe this was just Providence helping me in my forgetfulness. So we'll have that on Easter. I can share that recipe. And then we found these were from Aldi, and we had put all the glass items and hidden them like in the car so they wouldn't roll around. And when they cleaned out, when they brought in Walmart, they found them. So this is from Aldi. This guacamole salsa is very yummy, just with chips. And then this is just a raspberry vinaigrette. And I usually buy about 3 to 4 candles a month, but I only bought 2 this time because I still have half a candle over there. We like to burn these in the kitchen. This is rose water sangria and vanilla scented. And then lastly, this is for our Bagel Tuesday. I got just the plain whipped and then the strawberry whipped cream. This cottage cheese is for a Pioneer Woman. It's like a spaghetti bake. That's not what it's called, but we haven't had it in a long time. And you bake it. It has egg noodles and then sort of like a spaghetti sauce, but it also has cottage cheese. It's really yummy. So I bought that for that. And then ricotta cheese to make ziti and I think lasagna soup. I can't remember. I've got to look at my pages. So let me walk over here. I think that was it. Yes, that was it for the month of April. There were quite a few birthday items that I did not share. And then I feel like my produce is kind of light this month. I don't know. We only had 1 quarter at Aldi, so we tried to push it and shove it all in one cart. So I'm wondering if that impacted my ability to throw produce in there. But if it's okay, if we run out, we can go for a fill-in. But thank you for watching, and subscribe below and give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. It's been fun getting to know y'all in the comment section. And if we can pray for you as a family, we would love to do that. So the best way for you to do that is to either leave a comment below or you can email us, and I'll leave that information down below. Can't believe it's already April and Easter, but here it is anyway. So thank you for watching. When I was cleaning up, I realized that I forgot a couple of items from our Walmart run. This is a over-the-door mirror. I think it was under $7. And for our homegrown preschooler curriculum that I showed you, or I talked about in A Year of Playing Skillfully from the homegrown preschooler for April. So I have the book in page protectors, and it goes month by month. So here's April's, and it has this really cute theme. It tells you what you're going to focus on, what you need to get. And so for April this month, it had them playing on these mirrors. And so I bought this big mirror that can go on our dining table. The only thing I have to figure out is if it has anything on the back like this that could scratch my table. So we'll probably lay a blanket underneath it, but he can use these little manipulatives. And then I've also, in other pages of that book, it has them where you squirt colored shaving cream and things like that on there. So hopefully, I really think he'll enjoy that. It'll be good sensory play. And then one other thing, I just realized I forgot. We bought white t-shirts to go with the tie-dye kit from Sam's, and I had bought one for everybody even a onesie for Daniel, our grandbaby that's coming this summer. And then that must have been something that was not in stock because there's only 3. So now it's almost like it would have been better to just not have gotten any. But we will have to track down some more white t-shirts. So I just saw those and wanted to add those in quick. Okay, so dinner is out of the oven. I'm starting to put some of these groceries away, and I just wanted to show you Brian's Easy Mac as it came out of the oven. Doesn't it look yummy? It's all crusty and good. Let me scoop into it. Really, really yummy. Okay, so that finally wraps us up for this video. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.